Welcome back, fellow comic book aficionados, grading aficionados, if you're into that sort of thing. Yes, here is the coveted unboxing. 15 bits of slabbed goodness. And I've been waiting forever for this. And boy, did they go nuts with the stamp on this. Do you see all these stamps?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the date they shipped it, which was on the 14th of February is when they shipped it. But it's all over the box.
Somebody was blamed for not stamping the box one time.
Yeah.
And he said that's never going to happen again.
Yeah, I'll show you stamping a box.
Yeah, I'm going to stamp this
absolutely
box.
Bonkers with stamping this box. But they received this on July 1st of last year.
2022?
Yeah, July 1st, 2022. They acknowledged receipt of this. So, yeah, they're right on top of
February.
things. Yeah, this is February. It's been almost 8 months. Almost 8 months. And these are all books that I worked on.
Did you express it or?
No, I don't get express. I'm going to pay them. That's extortion. Pay them extra to receive the books when I should have? Are you serious? That's basically what it is. It's like a form of extortion. I'm like, no, you got to be kidding me. But these are all books that I worked on. And there's some gems in here, but we'll start with this. And yeah, should I get like post-it notes?
No, he ain't doing all that.
What's the grade going to be?
If you do that, I will not film.
I'm getting dizzy. I have to take it out of the bag. No, we don't do all that here, folks.
No,
we'll just show you the book.
Yeah.
We'll just show you the book. Let me know if I got glare. That is Captain America 170 from 1974, just under the tier. Because, of course, 1975 on is like their regular. And then pre-1975, you got to wait 8 months. But yeah, that pressed into a 9.6.
Do you have the ticket from before?
No, I don't. Not all of these I have a slab from. I mean, not all of these were broken out of a slab. These are just books that I picked up and I looked at it and said, you know what? I bet you I can get this into a high grade.
Okay.
You know, and this was started off probably a 9. And I actually have 2 of that issue.
So, both of them are 9.6.
Yeah, both of them came back 9.6. Couldn't get a 9.8, but you know that's all right because they started as like 9s.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you the ad on the back here. Ideals, Evil Knievel.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
One of the coolest vintage toys ever done.
You have Evil Knievel toy.
Well, I have 1 left. I used to have the whole series, and now it's so expensive, it's ridiculous. But I have 1 carded example left. And I think this is actually, this is a key. It's the first appearance of Moon. Yeah, there it is. First appearance of Moonstone.
Okay.
Which is the really weird orange-looking guy there.
So if he's ever in a movie, that book should go up about $20,000-$30,000?
Yeah, sure. It'll go up, like, it'll become an astronomical price for a heartbeat. And then it'll bottom back out again, like they all do. Now, this one, XMen 87, nothing special. It's not a key of any kind, and this is also from 74, so it's just under the wire. But I started off with a lower grade. It was probably 6.5, 7. So getting it up to an 8, that's okay.
Okay.
It's a neat cover.
Yeah.
Nice and basic. Let you see on the back here, in case you ever wanted to go to vocational school, but didn't have the time. You can.
I remember those commercials, those at-home thing, and you get like hotel management and stuff like that.
Locksmithing, gunsmithing, and stuff you can do from the house.
How are you going to do locksmithing and gunsmithing from home?
I don't know.
On a correspondence course.
On a correspondence course. Well, they send you the equipment.
You going to send you a gun and a lock?
Yeah, I guess so. Here's a nice one. And there's a lot of spec on Craven the Hunter. And here is Craven the Hunter. Craven appearance Spider-Man number 47, classic Craven cover. Not a significant key, but a classic Craven cover. And what I'm finding fascinating about it is that there's scuffs on these, taking them out of the bags for the first time. There shouldn't be a mark on these.
Oh, a scuff on the scuffs on the frame.
like right here. There's like a scuff down there. But here you got some Aurora model kits advertised on the back. But yeah, they're bringing Craven back. They'll probably ruin him, and the value will bottom out. Like they poison everything that they touch at Marvel nowadays.
Yeah.
Sort of seems that way. Oh yeah. Here's a good one. And I got this at a show real cheap, and because we speculated it was probably like a 4. So this is a nice bump actually, and that is Strange Tales number 135. First Nick Fury as the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. So this one cleaned up quite a bit. There's certain things on here that there's nothing I can do about.
Yeah.
There's like there was some Rusty Staple.
Who's the green guy?
He's from not Hydra. He's from AIM, I think, right? AIM, one of the evil science organizations. But you'll see it on the back there, where the rust migration. You can't. It could be fixed, but then you're going to end up with a purple label. And I'd rather keep things natural. But yeah, this is a nice one to have. Strange Tales number 135 from all the way back in 1965. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and Steve Ditko. The trifecta. And here's, they like looking for people who can draw, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think they want him anymore.
No.
They need to find some writers.
Marvel Premiere number 1. First appearance of him as Adam Warlock. So Adam gets his name. Marvel Premiere number 1 from 1972. Not in the best condition. It was a lot worse when I got it, but I figured it deserved the pressing and cleaning treatment. I'll let you see on the back there some slot car racing.
Oh, okay.
That's not very well cut either. This is.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, this is miscut, and it's got some color breaks that you can't fix, but nice to have. A lot of speculation on Warlock, so they'll ruin that character now too.
You don't know that.
You know what's funny? You see the most spec like that, the hype with dealers and aftermarket sales, primarily with Marvel books. You see that much with DC or anybody else? Here's a classic cover, although it's been written on, and I did not attempt to remove that.
Oh, it still got a 6.
Yeah, it got a 6. I pressed it and cleaned it, but of course that's magic marker, so I didn't want to screw with it. And somebody obviously sold this for 5 cents at one point. Some people like that, actually, when there's something on there like that. It gives a little history to it from 1966, Fantastic Four, number 55.
With Silver Surfer?
Versus the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer versus the Thing. I think it's funny, if I remember correctly in this story, or it might have been another Thing story, because I did read it, the Thing trying to break his surfboard, but which cannot be done. He's trying to bend it over his knee. It's like, I think that's this one. And, if you need money, you can make lots of money selling holiday cards to friends and family.
You can make a lot of money, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You remember those boxes they used to sell with like thank you cards and stuff like that? There you go.
Yeah, they used to sell it during Christmas, and you get a box of like 50 cards, and it was like 5 different ones.
Yeah. That's still a classic cover. Okay. This is a good one. This is one that went nuts just recently, and that is the Man-Thing #1 from 1974. And this is the original Man-Thing.
Oh, you got yours. Because didn't we buy these at the same time?
No, you got the second one with the orange cover.
I got this one.
You have this one too? Okay.
I have this one.
No, I didn't buy this recently.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I had one.
If I knew that, I wouldn't have bought mine.
Whatever. Second appearance of Howard the Duck, and it was his first solo title as Man-Thing.
Yeah.
Classic. It's nice to have it, and of course after the Werewolf by Night mini movie that they put out, these went nuts.
Yeah, it went up because we went to the show.
This one and the other one that was printed later, the second series.
Yeah. I have both, but we went to the show the Sunday after that came out. It came out like on a Friday or a Saturday. Yeah. We went to the show Sunday, and they were already starting to go up.
Yeah, 'cause they'll do that, and they were selling not this one, but the other one. I think it was like $250 or something like that, and it was like, damn, the yesterday this was like $80.
Yeah.
Now look.
I bought mine raw.
Yeah.
And the guy that I bought it from, he wasn't jacking his prices up like that much. Other people, they were going crazy. But he did have one graded, and it was ridiculous. But I bought mine raw.
Yeah.
So I was all right.
This is a DC book.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and it's
You got that?
Angel and the Ape #1. You know I love this kind of corny stuff.
I can't believe you got that graded.
From 1968. This is not easy to find. #1 from this series is tough.
Oh, yeah.
Of the original Angel and the Ape series in any condition. You don't see them very often. It's not an incredibly valuable book. They tried to bring this series back too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, not too long ago. But Angel and the Ape, it's just cool. It's got that 60s vibe.
Yeah.
Go-Go Girls and a talking gorilla. I mean, you can't go wrong. And some more Aurora model kits there on the back. And I love how he's just kind of playing a centaur. I think that is a sitar or centaur. That guitar type instrument that he's plucking on there. It's just kind of ridiculous. It's kind of Archie feel to it too. It's got that Archie vibe. I just thought that was pretty neat. But yeah, I wanted to get that one safely tucked away because you just don't find it. Now this is a big one.
It's a big book.
Sure it is. First appearance of the Son of Satan.
Oh, Ghost Rider. I like the Ghost Rider covers. I don't read them.
Yeah.
But I've seen some of the covers, and I think they're pretty cool. If I were to get Ghost Rider, it'll just be for the covers. I mean, I might read it.
Ghost Rider's a cool looking character.
Yeah, and the covers always look good. Even the older ones that I've seen with him on the horse.
Oh yeah, the original
cool.
Western version, yeah. But yeah, Ghost Rider #1. Picked it up fairly cheap because it just had a lot of pinches and wrinkles. And there's some damage to it that can't be fixed. You could win a wagon load of prizes.
Could win.
Yeah.
But will you?
There's some color breaking spine ticks. Obviously I can't fix that. There's a little chip up here.
You still got 7 fine.
This came out pretty good. Actually, after I cleaned it up. So I'm happy to have that. And as we move along, Thor 135. It's another one I cleaned up. It was practically folded, this one, but it wasn't color breaking, so I gave it a shot. And
somebody put it in a back pocket.
Yeah, early high evolutionary appearance.
I thought you had some with the old tickets. We ain't got to those books yet?
No, we didn't get to that yet.
Oh, okay.
But she's talking about ones that I cracked out that I still have the label for, so I can compare and show.
Mm-hmm.
More Aurora, and a date stamp on there. Some people like that with the date stamps, just like with that 5 cents written on the other cover, or sometimes there's somebody's name. You know, some little kid wrote their name. A lot of people think that adds some history to it, and I can see that.
I don't think it takes away. I got a bunch that got date stamps all over it.
And sometimes, actually, it can be kind of cool, you know, as long as it doesn't, like, interfere with the art too much.
Yeah, as long as you don't get a big, black, fat magic marker and scribble your name all the way across, then you're okay.
Yeah.
If I was an artist and somebody asked me to sign some books and it was like 50 books, I would get the biggest black magic marker I could find and write my name across the whole thing diagonally.
Right across everybody's face?
Yep. I would start from the bottom left and go up to the top right. And I'm like, oh, you want me to sign 50 books at one time? Okay, come on.
You're awful.
That'll teach them. Don't bring me all them books.
You think so? All they'll do is talk bad about you on
yeah.
your YouTube channel. One of my favorite first appearances.
I remember when you got this book.
Of the Rhino, which was a 5, so it's a small bump, but
it's still a bump.
The significance is that it was originally, it would have been a purple label because it had restoration, and I undid the restoration. So now it is qualified instead of, or rather now it is universal instead of qualified.
You're supposed to turn those stickers in.
I will, but you know.
When you, so they can take it out the census, because it's double.
You send it later. I send it later.
Oh, I know some people always say they send it at the same time.
Yeah, I'll send it later, but you know, I like to hold on to it for a little bit first. And then on the back here, more greeting card sales. But yeah, first appearance of the Rhino, 1966. That classic John Romita cover. But yeah, I was glad I was able to undo that. And what it was, if you see down here, there's like a little bit of a tape pull. Someone tried to fill that in, and I erased what they put in to avoid the purple label. Now, this one I have the slip for.
Okay.
And this is Triple Value, the big Strange Tales Annual #1 from 1962. Not a key, but still, it's cool. It is a key because it's a #1 issue, but it's not a key like first appearance or anything like that. And I have the original slip from this one. And there we go.
Let's see. Ooh, that's tiny. Let's see if I can zoom in. It was a 3.5.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Because this was a...
Let's see if it's gonna...
It's an older...
Here we go.
It's an older label.
All right. It did it. Okay, 3.5.
Yeah.
And you went to 5.0. That's a big jump.
1.5 points up.
Okay.
And this is another one that wants to sell you cards. I guess that was a big thing.
So you can give it out at school.
I remember this book was really dirty. It was really dirty, and it had a lot of those finger pinches, you know, from when you flip pages. And I did manage to clean all that up, but there's some, of course, damage on here that can't be fixed. Not reasonably. Now, this one I have a label for. Iron Man #3, Happy Hogan becomes the Freak. Iron Man #3, from 1968.
The Invincible Iron Man.
Invincible Iron Man, correct. Because you can't stop him.
Oh, yeah.
And I do have the original label for this one.
Okay.
Grading slip, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, that was a PGX 7.
Yes.
Okay, and you went to an 8.5.
Yep, another 1.5 point increase.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
And they put fine, very fine on theirs, on the PGX.
Yeah, because that's how some people still remember it. That's the old way of doing it.
Yeah.
And then on the back, you could get 132 Roman soldiers.
I was watching somebody's video, and they said they had ordered that and got it, and how small they were.
Well, they're thin. It's like a plastic punch-out sheet or tree, but they're all flat.
Yeah.
They're all flat, like two-dimensional characters. It's weird.
And they were so shocked when they got it, because I think the guy was saying he did it as a kid.
Yeah.
And he got it back, and he was so surprised how small.
Because people wonder about that kind of stuff. Did you actually get a pet monkey? Did you actually? Did the X-ray glasses actually work? You know, stuff like that. And there's one more book.
Oh, okay.
And this is an important key. And that's
Ooh,
Detective Comics 359, first appearance of Batgirl, a.k.a. Barbara Gordon. First appearance of Batgirl, which coincides, of course, with Batman 66. This was done primarily because she was appearing on the show. So it's one of those kind of deals. First appearance of Batgirl.
You don't have a ticket?
I do have the ticket.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
And this was a CBC S grade.
Wow, you went from a 3 to a 5.
5.5.
5.5.
Yeah, 2.5 point
Let's
bump.
zoom in close so everybody can see.
2.5 point bump on that one.
Yeah, wow.
Just from again, basic cleaning and pressing. Sometimes it can have quite an impression on the
Some
book.
people, especially with those older labels, they weren't getting their books pressed and cleaned.
No. So when you find, that's why it's getting harder and harder to find labels like this one.
Yeah.
Or the infamous red label, because odds are it was never worked on. And so the people will scoop them up when they can find them now. And this one, it looks a lot better than a 5.5, but if you look on the back there,
oh, somebody just went to town.
yeah, there's
Somebody's
pen
little
marks.
sister.
So if it didn't have those pen marks, it would have been better.
See if I can zoom in on the pen marks. Somebody little sister went and you know how them little kids do. You know, you got the 2-3-year-olds, and they grab a pen and just start scribbling.
Yeah, little brats. But that's not something, you know, I'm gonna try to do anything with. If I try to get rid of that, you're definitely getting a purple label.
If this was on a Action Comics, the first Superman, you think that'd bring the price down from $1 million to like 500?
I don't think it would go down that much.
You don't think that'd take it down a couple of dollars?
Yeah, it'd take it down some, but not that much. But it's unfortunate that there's that little bit of scribble on there, but I got a really good price for this at a show. And there's a lesson in here about never putting a book down if you're curious about it, because there was a guy who was looking at this, and he was like, "Oh, what can we do with this? You know, what's your bottom line?" And the guy threw a number out there, the dealer, and he was like, "All right, well, let me think about it real quick," and put it back in the box. And I pulled it back out, and I said, "Can I get that price?" Right behind him, and the guy was like, "Sure, I'll take it." And it like I said, it was a lot lower than what it should have been, even for a 3. And just looking at it, I was like, yeah, this is a dirty book. I can fix this. So there we go. That's the end of the box. I waited damn near 8 months for this box. Anything out there catch your eye, guys? And like I said,
nothing caught my eye except for that man thing. But I wouldn't have wanted that anyway because I don't like graded books.
oh, you don't? You wouldn't take it if it was graded?
I would take it, but I'd take it out the.
You have some graded books.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing I want to hold in my hand.
Okay. Well, I don't mind. I'll do either or. Well, the majority of what I have is raw books, you know. And like I said, these are all books that I worked on personally and did some increase. But I like, you know, rather than just sitting there and talking about it, it's like, oh yeah, I pressed this. That's why I keep these now, so that I can demonstrate that, yeah, I did actually work on the book, in case anybody thought I was making it up. So, thoughts? Hey guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I had heard that post 1975 books, they're doing a lot better now. CGC, but you're still waiting forever for pre-1975 and magazines. You're still waiting forever for that stuff.
Hopefully they hire some people,
Yeah.
you know, more people, and then they designate them your gold, your silver, your magazine. Because they're talking about they're going to do VCR tapes and video games and all kinds of stuff. So they need more people.
Yeah, and I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, you know, that's not the same type of grading. It's not going to be the same graders. No, but when you open a new division of something, you still pull resources. So it still affects all departments.
Yeah.
But hey, guys, did you see anything there that really caught your eye? If you were going to pick one, what would it be? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed that today. We hope you did. I enjoyed it because I waited so long for this. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos. And if that's it, then what more can I say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.